The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold. The years in which they were fellows are in bold.